What's up, everybody? Sorry I'm a couple minutes late trying to get the family out the door. Let's go ahead and get started. We are going to do my total body thrill, great comprehensive workout. We're going to have fun. We're going to move through it. It's going to be over before we know it, and I love it. Things you need to remember: that you have to do your warm-up, which is what we're doing now. We're going to stretch it all out, but very, very gently because our muscles are cold. So when you get right into something with cold muscles or you stretch too vigorously, you can hurt yourself. Reach up, lean to one side. I love stretching. Reach to the other side. Open up, open up, open up. Alrighty, gonna take this off. We actually needed a long sleeve shirt to walk this morning, which is kind of crazy. Beautiful morning though. 62, perfect. So let's get started. Okay, so the first one that we are going to do, I want you to get a big heavy weight. I am going to get a 20. Preferably you can sit this one on its end like that. If you can't, you can lean it up against something because we're just going to grab it with our feet and we're going to start working our glutes. So you're going to put that weight in the arches of your feet and squeeze them together, and you're going to curl in and then lower, curl in, lower. So you want to make sure this weight is heavy enough to really challenge your hamstrings and your glutes. If you pick a 5-pound weight, you're not really going to feel anything, even if you're a newbie. But I would encourage you to really listen to your body, use good form, keep your core tight at all times. Your core is the center of your power. The best way I explain it to people, keeping your core tight is the equivalent. Imagine if someone was going to walk up and punch you in the stomach and you prepared yourself, kind of steeled yourself and tensed everything up. That's what keeping your core tight is. Squeeze and then lower slowly. Woo! The 20-pound weight is really good for this because it's challenging. The burn is really building up. 3, 2, 1, done. Now we're going to pulse in the lower part of the movement for 30 seconds, and you're not going to like me very much, and I'm okay with that. I know. Just embrace the burn, people. If it gets to be too much, take a 3 to 4 second break and done. Well, hello. Oh, no, don't leave me. Okay, that was good, right? You don't have to tell me it was. I know you think it, even if you didn't like it. All right, next one that we are going to do, why do you have to be right here? Like right here. Thank you, bye. Bye. The next one we're going to do is our back. So with back, you don't want to go super, super heavy. I'm going to go with 5s, see how it feels. So this one is super simple. Your feet are shoulder width apart. Your hands are down here. You are bent over, your back is flat, and you're going to squeeze your back to open and squeeze to close. I'm actually going to go to my 3s because of the elbow. You should try to use 5s. If you're brand new, obviously go lighter. And you're going to squeeze up and lower. Keep those abs tight. And here's what I don't want you doing: jerking or using momentum to get the weights up. Your body is totally still. The only thing that's moving are your arms. Your abs are tight. You're breathing through. You squeeze and hold for a second before you lower. How do you feel when you need a break? Take it, 3 to 4 seconds. And then if 8 or 10 seconds goes by and you need another break, you take it. The burn is intense, I get it. Your muscles are on fire. They're getting super tired. And that's exactly what we want. Okay, so now we're at a minute, and now you're gonna pulse. Keep your back flat. Squeeze that back as hard as you can. Keep your abs tight. If you need a break, take it 3 to 4 seconds. You're in the top part of that movement. You're squeezing your back. Keep those abs engaged. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh my gosh. I know I'm getting you with the pulses because I'm getting myself. Woo! That is crazy. Okay, now for the next one, we're gonna work chest. So with chest is interesting because if you do a chest press, you can go a lot heavier than you can when you do a fly. So we are going to do a fly. So normally with a fly, I don't go any heavier than 8, but because of my elbow, I'll try the 5s, but I'm gonna keep my 3s nearby. So we're gonna do these flies, again, slow and controlled. Your abs need to be totally engaged, totally strong, because they are aiding you in these exercises. Then 1 minute of that, then 30 seconds of pulses where you curse my name, and I'm aware that you're doing it, even if I can't hear you or see you. And it's cool. All right, so I'm gonna try my 5, so you're gonna lay back flat. Okay. Arms up, and you're gonna lower and squeeze. Lower and squeeze. So the 5s feel really good. Normally I would probably use 8s like I told you, maybe even 10s. If you're new, definitely stick with 5s, open and close. So what you don't want to do is let your elbows hit the ground. They can kiss the ground and come right back up, but you really want to squeeze your chest and keep those abs tight. So I can tell you that when I started doing these exercises, chest exercises, you cannot change the shape of your boobs, especially, like you have kids and breastfeeding and all that kind of stuff. But building up those muscles definitely change the shape a little bit. Curl. What am I talking about? Squeeze. Remember, your abs are aiding you. Keep them tight. Okay, so now we're pulsing and we're opened up wide. Our elbows are not touching the ground, but we're pretty much as far as we can go without touching. And your pulse is about 5 to 7 inches, and you're squeezing your chest, squeezing your chest. You are controlled, everything's tight. Your abs are helping you. And you're breathing through this. Squeeze that chest, squeeze that chest, and you're done. Woo! Man, oh man. That's just so good. Okay, so next I want you to get a heavier weight. I'm gonna go with a 15. You only need 1, and then I'll also get a 12, just in case. Make sure you move your other weights way far out of the way. You never want to leave weights lying around. You want to put them up on something or behind something in an area where you're not going to accidentally step on them and trip. I have done it. It's not fun. So we're not going to do that. How about that? So we're going to lay on our side. You are going to put the weight closer to your knee. Your knees are stacked. Your abs are tight. Your head is resting in your hand. You can also lay down if you want. So you're going to squeeze open and squeeze closed. So the whole goal is that you want a heavy weight that's really going to challenge you. You want to feel the burn all in here. In fact, you've encouraged me to try a 17.5, and then I can always always go down, you know, like that's not a big deal at all. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, let's go. Squeeze up and lower. Oh yeah, the 17.5 is gonna kick my ass. Squeeze up, keep those feet together, keep your abs tight. Another challenge is gonna be, don't let your body open up. Your body, your upper body stays completely static, does not move. I prefer my head resting in my hand, even though I do want to lay down. Squeeze open and close. These are slow and controlled movements. Come on. We can do it. Man, okay, I'm gonna drop to the 15. Keep those abs tight. Your burn in your glutes should be intense. 5 more seconds and then we're gonna do pulses. Okay, I'm gonna go to my 12 for the pulses. And we're pulsing. You're in the upper part of the movement. Squeezing, keep those abs tight. Don't let your body rock backwards. Oh my gosh, this really burns. Come on, come on, come on. Fight, fight, fight. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh. Stretch it across your body. Stretch out that glute. I sometimes like to just kind of bang on it. That also helps. Oh my gosh. So, do you see why I have 3 weights here now? Do you see why I started out with the extra heavy? Then I went to the next one. So I started out 17.5, did that for a while, then I was forced to go to the 15, and then for my pulses I used the 12. So I highly recommend that. I gotta figure out a better time for my workouts too. Very important. I just want to make sure my transmission, I usually check it and I didn't check it this time. Oh, we're here. We're doing great. All right, good job. How are you guys doing? Is everyone okay? Is everyone alive? Is everyone still liking me reasonably enough? Okay, let's get that weight. Okay, your head is in your hand, knees are stacked, squeeze up and lower. Remember, your upper body does not rock backwards. That bottom leg stays pressed into the floor. By pressing it into the floor, you're forced to really use your glutes on this side. Your upper body does not rock back. You keep it totally stable. Squeeze and close. Squeeze and close. You can do it. Oh my gosh. What did I say we're doing tomorrow? I can't work out on Friday, so. Squeeze and close. We can do it. Come on, we can. Okay, I'm gonna drop to my 15. Oh my gosh. 3, 2, 1, done. I'm going to my 12 and we're doing the pulses. So remember, you're at the upper part of the movement. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh my gosh, super intense, but we're okay. Keep those abs tight. Come on, pulse, work through the burn, breathe through it. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh, lay on your back, fold it across, and stretch those glutes out. Oh, my goodness. Hi, how are you doing, people? Shoot. Okay. I hope that we're good. Oh. All right, so the next one that we are gonna do, we are going to actually stay down here, but I want you to put your heavier weights away. Remember, we always want to get those things out of the way, because the last thing you want to do is step on them and fall. It's a real thing. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my lighter weights right now. So I'm going to go to my 3s and my 2s. Normally I would be probably 8s or 10s for these. So we're going to sit on the ground and we're going to work our biceps. So I would encourage you to start with your 5s or 8s, but keep your other ones close by. So your elbows are right past your kneecaps. You can sit up tall, keep your abs tight, full extension and curl in. Really focus on those biceps. You know, women hit their 40s and hate their arms. Late 30s and 40s, that's when it happens. They're like, I used to love my arms, they used to like have some definition and be slim, and now they're just getting bigger and there's no definition and I just feel like they jiggle. Well, that's kind of what happens, so we have to focus on them. You cannot spot reduce, that's a myth. So doing 100 bicep curls a day, you'll certainly get more definition, but if you're not eating right and also getting your heart rate up plenty, you're not gonna lose some of the fat that's gathered in that area. Okay, now we're right in the center of this movement for 30 seconds. Squeeze. You can do it, come on. Really work, work. Squeeze those biceps. I know they're on fire. When you need a break, 3 to 4 seconds, and then keep going. 3, 2, 1, done. My goodness. Oh. Okay. Now, we are going to switch to lower bodies. So we're going to do sweep steps. Okay, so our sweep steps are, we're going to have heavy weights and we're going to do these. So side to side. And then we'll have our pulses at the end. So I want you holding heavier weights. I'm going to go with my 8s because my elbows, normally I probably go with 10s or 12s. I'm going to see how these do. Okay, so you hold them, sweep, sweep. When you step down, your knee has to be behind your toe. Sweep. Keep those abs tight, keep your shoulders back. Keep checking, make sure those knees are behind those toes. Now we're low and we pulse. But shoulders back, abs tight, knees behind your toes. Your toes are kind of pointing out. If you need a break, take it. Keep it short though. And breathe through. So you're lowering through your heels, driving up through your heels. 3, 2, 1, and shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Have a sip of water. Okay, so we are going to work our triceps next. I really love working triceps. It's also an area, again, part of your arms. Women hate, they're like, I don't like it when I wave, there's a waddle. Some of that's unavoidable. Your skin loses elasticity. You lose a little muscle tone. You're not as strong. Your metabolism is not as high. All the things. So the goal is really to just work on your eating so you have that part where you just need to cut down because you can't take in more than you're expending. And that expending can come from daily activities. It can come from exercise. The great thing about lifting weights that most people don't know is when you lift weights, unlike most exercises where once you're done with that exercise, you're done. So, but when you lift weights, your muscles continue, or your body continues to burn throughout the day, while you're sleeping, while you're working, while you're studying, while you're driving, all the things. So that's why it's super effective and why a lot of people are kind of learning the benefits of it later in life. They're like, I never lifted weights before, and now they do it and they love it, and it's getting them a whole different set of results than things they've done in the past. People are like, well, yeah, but you run too. Yes, I run. I would tell you right now, the running is mostly for here. It's a time where I can just kind of go out. I'm alone most of the time. I think about my mom. I talk to my mom. I talk to God. I process things that are going on. I process how I feel. It's just a really, really good time that's different than this. It's different than my time working with weights. So that is my answer. Okay, so we're standing here, feet shoulder width apart, and you're extending back. Very simple movement. You see how my back is flat, I'm extending, I'm squeezing that tricep within an inch of its life. Normally I would use 5s or 8s, but I'm sticking with the 3s. We can do it, come on. I know. Keep those abs tight, keep that back flat. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Now you're in the upper part of the movement and you're squeezing. Your abs are tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Your triceps should already be on fire. Keep your back flat. Squeeze up as high as you can to get the most burn that you can get. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and my gosh. That was a burn. Oh, I hope you guys are doing okay. Really stretch out those triceps. So the next one we're gonna do, it's gonna be a little hard because my ball is really just so bad. It's so deflated. But we're gonna try it anyway. So I want you to get a single weight. I'm gonna go with a 12, because why not? You want it to be a little heavier. So you're gonna lower yourself. I hope this bench. Okay, and you're gonna cross your leg and you're gonna squeeze up. Thrust those hips towards the ceiling and kind of adjust your foot to what feels best. So you lower to the floor and then squeeze up. So again, my ball is super squishy, which actually can make it more challenging with some exercises. Squeeze up. Most of the time, having the ball be really firm makes it more challenging. So you're lowering through the heel, drive up, drive those hips up, and that weight just makes it more challenging. Woo. 3, 2, 1, done. And now you're at the top of the movement, driving those hips up. Oh my gosh, I know that the burn is intense, but fight and hold on. Work those hamstrings, work those glutes. Those hip flexors are getting an amazing stretch. If you need a break, take it. Less than 10 seconds. You're in the top part of the movement. Okay, switch legs. I know. You can lower your weight if you want, but try not to. And you might have one side where you have better balance. Definitely my other side, my other leg. Drive those hips up as high as you can get them. I know this is very challenging. It's challenging for me too. Whew. Take a break when you need to. 5 more seconds. And then we're going to do the pulses. Pulse, come on. Fight, fight, fight. Take a little break if you need to, but do not quit. Woo. Squeeze, come on, drive those hips up. My balance is really bad right now, and done. Whew. It is time to stretch. That flew by. I don't know about you guys. Lay back, pull your knee into your chest. Oh my gosh. That last exercise was an ass kicker. Open it up. Now fold it across your body and look the opposite way. Oh, so good. Put your ankle over your knee, reach under. Okay, other leg, pull your knee into your chest. Fold over. I hope any of you that are in Florida in the path of this hurricane are doing okay. Oh, pull in. So scary to see the video and the pictures. Press the soles of your feet together, keeping your back flat. Pull yourself down towards your shoes. I don't want you rounded over. Back flat. Really open up those hips. Reach up all the way to the top. Open up. Give yourself some hugs. Lunge to one side and to the other. All your stretches are a lot deeper now because you are warm. Y'all, thanks for joining me. Tomorrow, I don't remember what we're doing, sorry. And I don't remember if we're going 20 or 30 minutes. I gotta see what my day is like, but have a beautiful day. If you need any support and encouragement,